It is and should be jarring. It should cause us pause. And it is a moment for everyday citizens to stand up against it and say no.
We have chosen to remain trapped in division or rebuild as one people. And Rwanda chose unity. We chose to rebuild our nation around a shared identity, Rwanda or I'm Rwandan.
When we go back to these stories every year, I remember one time someone asked me, how many times will you talk about that story? And my answer was simple: for as long as I'm gonna live, and for as long as my kids will live, and for as long as other generations.
These narratives should be the primary source of education for organizations and individuals. But I also stand here as part of a community that chose to rebuild. As survivors who were left with nothing, emotionally, financially, and in who we were. And yet we chose to rebuild.
32 years since the genocide against the Tutsi, Rwanda has undertaken a path that is by any historical measure extraordinary, restoring security, rebuilding institutions, and creating a national identity that rejects divisions which made such violence possible. The United States is one of the Rwandan people's strongest advocates in seeking accountability for the genocide. The United States helped to establish and support the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda. Through U.S. diplomatic engagement and information sharing, we aided in the capture, prosecution, and repatriation of many of the criminals responsible for the genocide. The United States will continue to work with our partners to bring those responsible for the genocide to justice. May their memory be a guiding light in our pursuit for a more just world.
The data can't be questioned. There are some who are skeptical about what's happened in Rwanda. You don't see advancements in life expectancy unless there's widespread access to health and education. That's one of the many data points that you can look at.
We owe it to the citizens of Rwanda to join with them and help to move forward so that we make sure that that kind of genocide never happens again.
Kwibuka to me really means, honoring lives that were lost and standing with survivors and just, committing to the truth of never again.